for what needed to be said in this place, praying for what God wanted to do. And I just felt that a lot of you are in a place tonight of kind of an in-between stage. Let me explain what I mean. I pictured it kind of like the Israelites when God released them out of Egypt, right? And there's that excitement. He's part of the Red Sea, and it's like, oh man, you're awesome, it's incredible. And then there's that wilderness season. And then there's the wilderness season. And it goes on and on and on. And you know he's promised a promised land. And you know there's something greater, and you know what he's promised, but you're not seeing it. And I just felt God wanted to remind you tonight that the promised land is coming. The best is yet to come. You have not heard wrong. And yes, the crazy thing about Egypt is, like the Israelites were saying, in Egypt we had the best food. We had the best food in Egypt. There was so much more in Egypt. You know, they had just about anything they could want as far as food went. And then, you know, knowing when they got to the promised land, it would be even more abundant. There was even going to be greater food. But in the wilderness they had one thing: bread, manna, every day. What does that feel like to have tasted something great? To have been told that you're about to taste of something greater. And so you embark on this journey saying, I will go because I want the greater. I will go because if you're telling me that there's food that doesn't even compare to what I've had before, I'll go. And so many of you have said yes. And you wake up every morning and you look on the ground hoping for the new, and there's still manna. And you're grateful. But it's like, yeah, okay, but you promised. Where is it? You promised. And every morning you get your hopes up again and you come out and it's manna. I felt God was saying tonight, remember what it felt like when I parted that Red Sea. Remember what that felt like. Remember what that felt like. Don't forget your freedom. Don't forget what that felt like. Don't forget the promises he made you. Don't lose hope.